Well, Matt, last week struggled. Well, Sunday struggled. How do you feel about tonight?
I feel good. We got the job done. Obviously, it was an up and down game. I mean, it was a battle for sure. Made some mistakes. We're able to overcome them. But good teams find ways to win. And that was what I thought tonight. I mean, our defense stepped up, played extremely well. I think, New Orleans has been averaging 30-plus points a game. And for our defense to step up and play the way they did tonight was impressive. I thought our offensive line played extremely well. We ran the ball efficiently. We ran it physically. And, I'm just proud of the way the guys competed for 4 quarters and got the job done. Great play by Deion at the end of the game.
Were you looking up the screen on the interception, or were you standing on the sideline watching?
I was standing on the side. I had a good angle at it, kind of standing at the far end of the sideline watching it. And, that's one of those plays, as a quarterback, you want to be aggressive and give your guys an opportunity to make a play in that red area. But Deion's a special player, and I think he's going to be a guy that a lot of people know about for a long time. I mean, he's a really good player and made a great play right there.
Tonight, with you, a couple interceptions, a couple others maybe could have been. What was not good rhythm, or was it just the Saints?
Yeah, I think to me, the first interception was a bad play. I mean, I just, in that situation, where we're at on the field, I've got to throw the football away. I thought he was getting held. I thought we were going to get an opportunity for a call, but I've got to be better than that and throw the ball away. And then at the beginning of the second half, they happen. Sometimes those, physical mistakes happen. And then on the third in the end zone, you want to give Julio opportunities. I didn't throw the ball nearly high enough where it needed to be. And I've got to make a better decision in that situation to know we have 3 points on the board. So I'm disappointed in a couple of the plays, but, that's part of it. Sometimes it goes that way, and you've got to keep battling and keep your mindset right. And I was pleased with how I did that, and I was pleased with how, our entire team did that.
Well, I was going to ask you, man, I know you're programmed to move on to the next play of the next series, but when you have 3 in succession like that, I would think it's kind of hard to.
I've had worse games. Yeah, I've thrown 5 before, so.
And you won.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that comes with experience. I think that comes with confidence and belief in yourself. Sometimes that's how it goes. That's the case in all sports. I mean, that's just, there are nights that are like that. But those, don't define the outcome of the game. How you respond to those situations defines who you are as a player, who you are as a team. And I thought that was critical for us as a team tonight to be able to respond on both sides of the ball, to make plays and to just gut it out and find a way to win.
It seemed like after the third interception, you guys went to the ground game more to try and get the offense back on track. What can you say about the job Tevin and Devontae and even the offensive line did tonight?
I thought our offensive line did a great job. The entire game, specifically in the second half, we ran the ball really effectively. Our running backs ran hard, very physical. They did a great job. Our wide receivers were blocking hard on the outside, and that was the reason we won. I mean, we were able to move the ball, very effectively, on the ground, and that was a big reason why we won tonight.
You've done it very
these guys in a couple of weeks. Are you looking forward to it? And then what do you learn from this game to carry on to playing them again?
Well, yeah, we'll look at the film and take a look at some of the things we did well, some of the things we didn't do well, how they played us, etc., and make certain adjustments in a couple of weeks. But I'm looking forward to next week. At this point, this time of the year, all that matters is Tampa Bay Bucs in 10 or 11 days. So we'll get to the Saints in 2 weeks.
I know you never would want to say must win before the game, but now that the game's over, would it be hard to come back from this game? Lost and still trying to make the playoffs?
Luckily, we don't have to figure that out. I don't know. Obviously, winning is much better than losing.
You haven't done it very often, but when you do throw 3 interceptions in a game and you get the run game going, is it easier for you then to overcome the interceptions and get back in the stream of things?
The run game's always good. Picks or no picks. I mean, running the football is always a good thing for an offense, but. It helped us tonight, that's for sure. I thought our offensive line did a great job. Running backs ran hard, and again, it was a big reason why we won the game.
Matt, speaking of that, the interceptions notwithstanding, how important was it for the offense to be able to really control the clock? It seemed like after you guys scored that long, sustaining drive, it seemed like that was kind of the pattern that, hey, we need to keep Drew Brees off the field. So how important was it, you guys, even without the scores, to still move the ball and keep those sustaining drives?
Yeah, I thought we moved the ball really well the entire night. We had a couple turnovers that kind of got us off schedule. We should have come away with more points in those situations. But it's huge. I mean, their offense is prolific. I mean, very good. I thought our defense, did an excellent job the entire night of battling and making plays. But it's always good to have it. It's always good to possess it, and they can't score when you got the ball.
Thank you.
Thank you.